Hi everyone, my name is Tony Kayanan, founder of PinoyFinancialMentor.com, and welcome to Stock Market Investing Online Seminar. This program was created to help stock market newbie understand the basics of investing. But first, let me congratulate you for taking your first step towards your financial freedom. At the end of this series, you will be able to learn how to invest in the stock market in the most convenient and efficient way. This series has been broken down into 3 videos. This is for you to fully understand and digest all the topics discussed in this series. What you will learn in this program? This video talks about financial literacy, the importance of investing, why do you need to invest, how much money do you need for your retirement. It is important that you should first have a full understanding and solid financial education so that you will know why and when you should be investing. In the second video, it will cover the introductory topic about stock market. How does it work? What are the things you should know about the stock market? In the third video, it will discuss how to get started investing in Philippine stock market. You will learn here what are the different investing strategies that will fit your budget and time. This next video will be sent to your email in the next few days, so be sure to watch out for them. Just a piece of advice, it is strongly recommended that you take time to focus and use every bit of knowledge you can out of this program. Now, if you are ready, let's get started. You probably heard the term investing or investments. Some of you have heard from other people saying, "Hey, I'm investing in stock market. I have a mutual fund investments. I have real estate investments," etc., etc. But what does this term really mean? Why is it important? Let me define investing for you in the easiest terms. Investing is an act of putting your money or capital to something with the expectation of achieving an additional income or profit in the future. Ibig sabihin, nilalagay mo ang pera or puhunan mo sa isang bagay na alam mong may balik na kita or tubo sa hinaharap. There are some investments with high returns, some are lows. The higher the risk, the higher the return. The lower the risk, the lower the return. But it doesn't mean you will not invest. I would like to emphasize here that investments are for long term. Investing is like planting a tree. You plant a small tree today, which is your money, but before that, you need to learn how to plant, how to invest, paano ito diligan, paano ang paglalagay ng pataba, etc. That's what you are doing right now. You are learning, and definitely, if you know how to do it, your plant will grow over the years. That is the time spent investing. And finally, it will bear fruits in the future. That's the interest earned. The concept of planting a tree is same with investing. Di yan agad mamumunga. Aalagaan mo siya to grow. Pero it doesn't mean na kailangan mo siyang bantayan every hour, every minute, every single day. It will take time before siya mamunga. So, the more trees you plant, the more fruits you'll reap. Let me ask you a question. Which do you prefer? Working hard for the money or money is working for you? Siyempre, we'll choose the second one, di ba? Money is working for you. Why? Because money doesn't get tired. Di yan naglilive. It doesn't get sick. And it can work for you 24/7 non-stop, even while you are sleeping. Sounds good? Now, bakit ang mga mayayaman lalong yumayaman? Because they have investments. Actually, they do not stop investing. Just try to imagine kung hindi nag-invest si Henry C. Malamang walang SM ngayon. It started from a small shoe mart, then it grew as time passes by. Makikita mo ngayon si SM, nasaan mang lupalop ng Pilipinas meron siya. Kahit nga sa China meron eh. Riches never stop learning as well. They continue feeding their mind. They have what they call millionaire mindset. You can be rich too. Paano? Invest in your personal growth. First, invest in your time to learn. That's time investment. 2. Develop your millionaire mindset. That's your personal investment. 3. Taking action. Act on your investment. I will discuss this one by one. Investing in your time to learn about financial literacy and investment is what you are doing right now. At this very moment of your time, you are learning the basics of becoming rich. Marami ka pang matututunan as you continue. You can seek advice, read books, listen to audiobooks and video programs from people who are already successful and experts. So don't be afraid to try things you didn't know. Lahat ng bagay natututunan. If you fail, it doesn't mean you will stop learning, because the moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. Sabi nga ni Robert Kiyosaki, if you want to be rich, you need to be financially literate. Consider learning as a baby steps. Nung baby tayo, ilang beses tayong nadapa bago tayo natutong lumakad or tumayo sa sarili nating mga paa. Learning is your foundation, your building blocks to success. Just like what you are doing right now, you are increasing your financial literacy. Yan palang investment na yan. The biggest investment you can give to yourself is your time. Dedicate time to learn new things. This will help you achieve your goals in life. Put it this way, you are a student. You want to pass a certain subject. May exam kayo. What you will do? Di ba mag-aaral ka? You will study hard. Same with investment. Pag-aaralan mo siya if you really want to succeed. Next is developing your millionaire mindset. According to Brian Tracy, everything we are or ever will be as the direct result of the way we think. If we improve the quality of our thinking, we must improve the quality of our lives. Your thoughts and the way you think attracts everything in your life, including your own success. If gusto mong maging successful, you have to develop a millionaire mindset. Learn to unlearn as well those thoughts that are blocking your way to your financial freedom. If after 5, 10, or 15 years, your life is still the same, you haven't done something new. Your mindset is still the same. You need to change it for the better. Many of us are trapped in this wrong mindset. That's why there's no improvement. If you want to be successful, you have to develop a millionaire mindset. You have to unlearn the poor mindset. Change the way you think about the money. For example, money is the root of all evil, where in fact, the love of money is the root of all evil. Lack of money is the root of all evil too. Pag walang pera, gagawa ka ng masama. Rich are greedy. Tinatanim natin sa ating isip na ang mga mayayaman ay gahaman. Pero hindi natin nare-realize na we are conditioning our mind not to become rich kasi ayaw nating maging masama. Ayaw nating maging gahaman. Next is, I was born poor. If you are born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's your fault. Yan ang sabi ni Bill Gates. Sino ba si Bill Gates? Siya lang naman yung pinakamayamang tao sa buong mundo. Tanggalin mo lahat ng negative thoughts about becoming rich and start to learn how to develop your millionaire mindset. First, dapat committed ka to being wealthy. Hindi lang gusto mo. You need to be committed enough to achieve your goals in life. Then never stop learning. Dapat araw-araw may bago kang natututunan. And have a financial goal so that you will have a basis bakit ka nagsisikap, bakit gusto mong maabot ang mga bagay na to. Get rich slowly. Huwag kang papasilaw sa mga get rich quick scheme. Malamang scam yan. Take note that you are the sole responsible for your success. You have to connect with positive and successful people. Not just physically, but also you can connect with people virtually. Kagaya ng seminar na to, may natututunan ka, di ba? Dapat continue mo lang yan. And be consistent. Third one is taking action. Learning without action is an illusion. There can no be learning without immediate action. Lahat ng napag-aaralan mo, if you did not apply them immediately, suddenly you will forget that. Kasi mangangalawang yung utak mo pag hindi napapractice. Take control of your life. Your path to success will start with one thing. Execution. Nothing starts unless you take one step towards your goal. Do not expect to have a result without you doing anything that is different from what you did. I'd like to share with you these powerful quotes from Albert Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got. Sabi nga nila, you reap what you sow. So why learning is your first step? Because you need to increase your financial IQ before moving to the next step. If you think financial education is a waste of time, try ignorance. Financial ignorance can cost you millions of pesos in lost investment opportunities. Okay, do you plan to invest now? Pero saan? Before I'll answer that, I'd like you to think about this. What are your financial goals? Para saan ba't ka mag-i-invest? Is it for your retirement, kids' education, health, dream car or house, financial freedom, etc.? Those are all valid. But first, you need to consider the following before you invest. First, inflation. Second, funds. Third, time. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. Consequently, the purchasing power of currency is falling. Ibig sabihin, tumataas ang presyo ng mga pangunahing bilihin at bumababa ang value ng piso mo. I can still remember yung kwento ng tatay ko. Nung daw kapanahunan nila, piso lang marami kang mabibili. Tinapay, pagkain, makakaraos ka sa isang araw actually. Yung pamasahe daw sa jeep, 50 sentimo lang. That was way back 1970s or 80s. Ngayon, anong nangyari? Anong mabibili ng piso mo? Anong kayang bilhin ng piso? Mentos? Anong kayang bilhin ng 50 sentimo mo? Sabi nga dun sa isang commercial, hanggang saan aabot ng 20 pesos mo? Think about it. So, if your dream house today is worth 2 million, maybe after 20 years, 10 million na yan. You need proper planning and strategies to beat inflation. Let's have an illustration. Let's say you have 100,000 pesos and you invest it in the bank. Magkano value niyan in the future? Do you know how much? I would like to introduce to you the rule of 72. It was discovered by Albert Einstein. According to him, in order to get the estimated number of years required to double your investment or money at a given interest rate, you need to divide 72 by the compound return. Ang resulta, approximate number of years that it will take for your investment to double. Let's say you have 8% interest rate in your investment. Your money doubles every 9 years. Let's take a look at this illustration. The difference between 400,000 at 4% versus 12% is 6 million. 6 million is equivalent to 20 years of salary of a person who is working at an annual salary of 300,000 or 25,000 a month. Malaki-laki din yun, di ba? Let's go back to our scenario. You have 100,000 savings in the bank with an annual interest rate of 1% and inflation is 5% per year. Savings, 100,000. Interest at 1% is 1,000. Withholding tax dun sa interest na yon is 200. And then, net after tax is 100,800. Less mo yung inflation at 5%, 5,040. Yung actual return ng pera mo is 95,760. You see, your money is losing 4% of its value. So where do you plan to put your money? Of course, you want to put your money in an investment with potential high returns. You need to know what are the investments that can give you high interest rate so that you can beat inflation. I recommend stock market. It can give you as much as 12% or more interest rate depending on the market and the strategies you are using. Why you should invest in stock market? According to Call Financial, history has proven that investing your money in solid growing companies over the period of time provides greater returns than regular savings in the bank. It is also a good hedge against inflation. But you need to be guided when you decided to invest in stock market. In the next video, you will learn more about stock market. This is our first consideration, the inflation. The next is funds. The big question is, what is the source of your fund? The fund to be used for your investment. You need to set aside a certain amount of money specifically for your investment. Meaning, you can't invest in stock market. Then, after ilang years, gagamitin mo siya for emergency. The reason why I want you to have a fund dedicated for your investment is that maaring magkaroon ka ng emergency in the future and then mababa yung value ng stocks mo. Tendency, withdraw mo yung investment mo, you're losing your capital. You invest money that you don't need in 5 to 10 years or even more. You need at least set aside funds for the following. Emergency fund. So the moment may emergency ka, may huhugutin ka. Insurance fund. It is important because it serves as an instant money for your family in times of hospitalization and pag nawala ka. It will serve as an instant money for your family. The first two funds will protect your investment, and that is the time you can set aside fund for your investment. This will depend on your monthly income, syempre. You will be the one to decide how much investment you will want to put on your portfolio on a monthly basis. There's no specific amount required to invest. Again, it's up to you, but basically, this should be at least 10 to 20% of your monthly income. Third consideration is the time. Let me ask you a question. When do you plan to invest? Now or later? Let me tell you a story about Mr. Now and Mr. Later. They are best of friends and both 30 years old. Mr. Now decided to invest 2,000 every month. That is 24,000 per year. He started investing today and will stop at the age of 40. 10 years siya mag-i-invest. Si Mr. Later naman, mag-i-invest daw siya pag malaki na yung sahod niya. He said further that he will invest 3,000 per month. That would be 36 per year and will stop at the age of 60. Mag-i-start siya ng 40 and will stop at 60. When they reach the age of 60, sino sa tingin mo ang mas kikita? Si Mr. Now o Mr. Later? Let's say for example, their investment yields 10% compounded annual interest. I'll show you the computation. As you can see, Mr. Now profited more than Mr. Later, though Mr. Later invested more money and time than Mr. Now. That's the power of compounding interest. Mr. Now has 3.2 million upon his retirement, while Mr. Later has only 2.5 million. See the difference? Time is your most valuable asset. It's not how much you save and invest. It's not even how long you invested. It's when. Start investing now. Ever wonder how much money do you need for your retirement? For example, you will retire at the age of 60 and you will live up to 90 years. The difference is 30 years. So let's compute how much money do you need for your retirement. So for example, 50 pesos per meal times 3. 150 per day. 150 times mo siya ng 365 days in a year, that would be 54,000. 54,000 multiply mo siya ng 30 years that you will live that long equals to 1.6 million. Then pag matanda ka, expect mo may medicines yan, may maintenance medicines. So let's say 5,000 per month. 5,000 times 12 is 60,000. 60,000 times 30 years equals 1.8 million. So compute natin yung total ng food tsaka medicine mo. 1.6 million plus 1.8 million. That would be 3.4 million. 3.4 million for your retirement if you plan to retire at the age of 60. I think we've covered a lot about financial literacy and the importance of investing. And we're done with our first video. Let's have a recap of what we have covered so far. Today, you have learned about financial literacy and its importance, and how investing is compared with planting a tree. You have learned as well why it is important that you invest in your personal growth by learning from different sources, developing a millionaire mindset, and the most important thing is taking action consistently. You have also learned about 3 considerations when it comes to investing, and those are inflation, funds, and time. And finally, you have discovered how much money do you need when you retire. Alright, so before I end up with this session, I would like to leave you this message. Becoming rich is a decision. Every decision you make is a stepping stone that leads you towards your financial freedom. And that decision starts today. In the next video, you will learn about stock market. It will cover the basics of stock market. How does it work? Who are the main stock market participants? What are the different methods in investing in stock market? So watch out for the next video. I will be sending this to your registered email. So thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.